Buddha once wisely said, "Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment." This profound insight encapsulates the essence of our journey today, delving into 13 Buddhist techniques aimed at enhancing your focus and presence in the here and now. In this video, we will explore the teachings of Buddha and various mindfulness practices that can empower you to cultivate a heightened sense of focus. By the end of this journey, you will gain practical insights and techniques derived from Buddhist wisdom, equipping you with the tools to navigate the challenges of our fast-paced world while remaining centered and focused. Now let's delve into the importance of focus in Buddhism. In Buddhist philosophy, concentration and mindfulness are integral components of the path to enlightenment. The ability to direct one's attention to the present moment is not just a practical skill, but a spiritual discipline that fosters self-awareness and inner tranquility. Join us as we uncover the significance of focus in Buddhism and embark on a transformative exploration of 13 powerful techniques to sharpen your concentration. 1. Mindful breathing techniques. Let's begin with the simple yet profound practice of mindful breathing. As the Buddha wisely taught, the breath serves as a reliable anchor to the present moment. Now, find a comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes gently if you're comfortable doing so, and take a moment to settle into a relaxed posture. Let's start by paying attention to your breath. Inhale deeply, feeling the air filling your lungs, and exhale slowly, letting go of any tension. Notice the rise and fall of your chest, or the sensation of your breath at your nostrils. Engage your senses fully in this rhythmic dance of inhalation and exhalation. As you breathe, thoughts may drift into your mind. That's perfectly normal. Acknowledge them without judgment and gently guide your focus back to the breath. In this way, we train our minds to stay anchored in the present, fostering a sense of calm and clarity. Feel the subtle energy flowing with each breath, connecting you to the present moment. This practice, known as anapanasati meditation, serves as a foundational technique to enhance mindfulness and concentration. Take a few moments to immerse yourself in this mindful breathing exercise. As you do, consider the power of such a simple yet transformative practice in bringing your awareness to the now. Engage with the experience and let the wisdom of mindful breathing lay the groundwork for the focused journey ahead. 2. Loving kindness meditation. As we continue our journey into the realm of improved focus through Buddhist techniques, let's explore the heart-warming practice of loving kindness meditation. In the teachings of Buddha, cultivating love and compassion towards oneself and others is a pathway to enhanced concentration. Find a comfortable and quiet space. Take a moment to center yourself, just like we did with mindful breathing. Close your eyes and let's begin. Start by directing warm and positive thoughts towards yourself. Silently repeat phrases like, "May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be at peace." Allow these words to resonate within, creating a sense of kindness and love towards yourself. Now, expand this circle of compassion to include others. Visualize loved ones, friends, acquaintances, and even those you may find challenging. Offer them the same wishes. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be at peace. Extend this loving kindness to all beings, embracing the interconnectedness of life. Feel the ripple effect of your positive intentions spreading outwards, creating a collective web of compassion. In the realm of focus, loving kindness meditation acts as a powerful antidote to distractions. By fostering a compassionate mindset, we build a foundation for inner calm, enabling us to concentrate on the present moment with greater ease. Take a few moments to engage in loving kindness meditation. Allow the warmth of compassion to envelop you and, in turn, extend it to the world around you. As we explore these techniques together, may the practice of loving kindness guide us towards a more focused and harmonious existence. 3. Walking meditation. Our journey through Buddhist techniques continues with a practice that gracefully blends movement and mindfulness, walking meditation. The Buddha himself often spoke of the significance of being fully aware, even in our steps. Find a quiet and open space, perhaps a garden, park, or any area where you can walk undisturbed. Begin by standing still, grounding yourself in the present moment. As you take your first step, do so with intention and awareness. Feel the connection between your foot and the earth beneath. Let each step be deliberate, each movement a dance with the present. Engage your senses fully, the sensation of your foot lifting, the breeze on your face, the sounds around you. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to the act of walking. Walking meditation is a beautiful way to integrate mindfulness into our daily movements. It's not about the destination but the journey itself, fostering a profound connection to the present. As you walk, consider the rhythm of your steps as a symphony of awareness. Feel the ground supporting you and let go of any distractions. Walking in mindfulness allows us to cultivate focus not only during meditation, but in our everyday activities. Take a few minutes to practice walking meditation, savoring each step. Let the wisdom of this practice guide you in appreciating the simple yet transformative act of walking. May it lead us all to a deeper sense of presence and concentration in our lives. 4. Body scan meditation. In this segment, we explore the gentle yet powerful practice of body scan meditation. Just as a lighthouse scans the horizon, we turn our attention inward to illuminate the landscape of our own bodies. Find a comfortable and quiet space, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to settle into the present moment. Begin by bringing your attention to your toes. Feel any sensations, warmth or coolness, tension or relaxation. Slowly move your awareness up through your feet, ankles, and legs, scanning for any points of tension or ease. Continue this gentle exploration, moving up through your body, calves, knees, thighs, hips. Notice the subtle nuances in each area, without judgment. As we traverse this internal landscape, we often discover areas holding on to tension or emotions. The act of observing without attachment allows us to release these tensions and fosters a sense of calm. Bring your attention to your torso, arms, and fingers. Feel the rise and fall of your chest with each breath. Allow your awareness to cascade over your shoulders, neck, and head. Notice any areas where you can soften and let go. Body scan meditation is a mindful journey within, promoting awareness of the body's signals and promoting relaxation. Through this practice, we cultivate a heightened sense of focus by connecting deeply with the present moment. Take a few moments now to engage in body scan meditation. Allow the wisdom of this practice to guide you in embracing the subtle sensations within your own body. As we continue this exploration together, may it bring us closer to the essence of focus and presence. 5. Mindful eating. In this segment, we delve into the art of mindful eating, a practice that invites us to savor every bite with intention and awareness. As we embark on this exploration, let us bring mindfulness to one of the most fundamental aspects of our lives, nourishing our bodies through food. Prepare a simple meal or snack and find a quiet space to sit. Before you begin, take a moment to express gratitude for the nourishment in front of you. As the Buddha taught, gratitude is the fairest blossom that springs from the soul. Engage your senses by observing the colors, textures, and aromas of your food. Feel the weight of the utensils in your hands. Before taking a bite, pause and take a deep breath to center yourself. As you bring the food to your mouth, notice the flavors dancing on your tongue. Chew slowly and deliberately, savoring each bite. Be fully present with the experience of eating. Mindful eating is more than just a practice. It's a celebration of the sustenance that supports our journey through life. By approaching meals with mindfulness, we cultivate a deeper connection to the nourishment provided by the earth and the hands that prepared it. Take a few moments now to engage in mindful eating with your chosen food. Allow the flavors to unfold and let gratitude fill your heart. As we continue on this mindful path, may the wisdom of mindful eating bring us closer to the essence of focus and presence in our daily lives. 6. Visualization techniques. In this segment, we'll explore the art of using mental imagery to cultivate a serene and concentrated mind. Find a comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. Take a moment to settle into a relaxed posture, and when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Let's begin with a simple visualization. Picture a serene landscape, a peaceful meadow, a tranquil lake, or a quiet forest. Engage your senses in this mental imagery. Feel the warmth of the sun, hear the rustling leaves, and breathe in the crisp, refreshing air. As you immerse yourself in this visual journey, notice how your mind responds. Visualization is a powerful tool to anchor your thoughts, providing a sanctuary of focus amidst life's demands. Now let's explore a visualization inspired by Buddhist teachings. Envision a radiant light at the center of your being, symbolizing inner wisdom and clarity. With each breath, let this light expand, illuminating every corner of your mind. Visualization techniques are like a gentle breeze, guiding our thoughts back to the present moment. They empower us to create a mental sanctuary, a space of serenity within. Take a few moments now to engage in visualization. Picture the landscape or inner light, and let the power of visualization guide you towards a more focused and centered state of mind. As we continue our journey, may the wisdom of visualization illuminate our path to greater mindfulness and presence. 7. Metta bhavana, loving kindness, visualization. In this segment, we explore the heart-opening practice of metta bhavana, also known as loving kindness visualization. As we embark on this journey, let us discover how the simple act of cultivating love and compassion in our minds can profoundly impact our ability to concentrate. Find a comfortable and quiet space and take a moment to settle into a relaxed posture. Close your eyes gently, if you're comfortable doing so. Begin by bringing to mind someone you love dearly, a friend, a family member, or even a pet. Picture their face, and as you do, silently repeat phrases of loving kindness, such as, "May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be at peace." Feel the warmth and love emanating from your heart towards this person. Now, expand this circle of loving kindness to include yourself. Offer the same heartfelt wishes to your own being. As you continue, broaden this loving energy to include others in your life, those you may not know well, those you may find challenging, and ultimately, to all beings in the world. Metta bhavana is a practice of opening our hearts to the universal bond we share. By visualizing and sending loving kindness, we create a space of emotional well-being that naturally enhances our ability to stay focused in the present moment. Take a few moments now to engage in metta bhavana. Let the waves of loving kindness flow through you, cultivating a compassionate atmosphere within. As we continue our exploration, may the practice of loving kindness become a guiding light on our path to greater focus and presence. 8. Mantra meditation. In this segment, we'll explore the art of using sacred sounds to quiet the mental chatter and bring serenity to our thoughts. Find a quiet and comfortable space where you can sit or lie down. Close your eyes gently and take a moment to settle into a peaceful state. Choose a mantra, a word or phrase with positive significance for you. It could be as simple as peace, love, or a traditional Buddhist mantra like Om Mani Padme Hum. Repeat this mantra silently or softly as you breathe. Feel the resonance of the sound within you. Let the vibrations of the mantra reverberate through your being, creating a sense of tranquility. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring your focus back to the rhythmic repetition of the mantra. Mantra meditation is like a gentle lullaby for the mind. It provides a focal point, allowing us to let go of distractions and find stillness within. Take a few moments now to engage in mantra meditation. Choose a mantra that resonates with you and let its gentle cadence guide you towards a centered and focused state of mind. As we continue our exploration, may the wisdom of mantra meditation become a harmonious melody, leading us to a more present and serene existence. 9. Mindful listening. In this segment, we delve into the art of mindful listening, a practice that invites us to engage our senses fully and tune into the symphony of sounds around us. As we explore this, let's discover how this simple act can enhance our ability to concentrate and appreciate the richness of the present moment. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and take a moment to center yourself. Close your eyes if you'd like, and let's begin. Start by bringing your awareness to the sounds in your environment. Notice the subtle rustling of leaves, distant traffic, or the gentle hum of nature. Instead of labeling the sounds, let them wash over you without judgment. As you deepen your listening, notice the different layers of sound, the highs and lows, the near and far. Allow your sense of hearing to become a gateway to the present moment. Mindful listening is like a dance with the world around us. By fully immersing ourselves in the soundscape, we cultivate a heightened sense of focus, bringing our attention back to the current moment. Take a few moments now to practice mindful listening. Embrace the sounds as they come and go, and let this simple yet powerful practice guide you toward a more centered and attentive state of mind. Consider a candle. To glow brightly, it needs the simplicity of a flame. Similarly, in our lives, simplifying our approach becomes the flame that ignites our clarity and efficiency. Think of problem-solving as a puzzle. When cluttered with unnecessary pieces, the solution becomes difficult to find. By keeping it simple, we remove the excess, focusing on the essential elements that bring about a clearer picture. In communication, simplicity becomes the bridge that connects hearts and minds. Complex expressions may create barriers, but simplicity opens the door to understanding. Decision-making is also a journey through crossroads. The path becomes clearer when we strip away unnecessary complexities, allowing us to see the choices before us more distinctly. It's about distilling ideas to their core, recognizing what truly matters, and avoiding the entanglements that hinder progress. Simplicity isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about facing them with a clear mind. It's akin to a well-organized toolbox. Every tool has its purpose, contributing to the efficiency of the whole. By keeping it simple, we pave the way for more effective outcomes. In a world often entangled in a web of intricacies, simplicity becomes the lantern that guides us through the darkness, illuminating the path to more profound understanding and purposeful living. Now, let's bring this concept into our everyday experiences. Think about a time when you faced a complex problem, be it at work, in relationships, or even in personal goals. The solution often lies in simplifying the issue, breaking it down into manageable components. By doing so, the problem becomes less overwhelming and a clear path forward emerges. In our relationships, simplicity becomes a language of connection. When communication is cluttered with unnecessary details, the core message can be lost. By simplifying our expressions, we ensure that our intentions are conveyed clearly, fostering understanding and harmony. Consider decision-making, a process often fraught with complexity. Whether choosing a career path or making daily choices, simplicity becomes a guiding principle. When we focus on the essentials, the decision-making process becomes more straightforward, leading to choices aligned with our values and goals. In essence, the teaching of keeping it simple invites us to declutter our lives, creating space for clarity and purpose. By simplifying our approach to challenges, communication, and decision-making, we pave the way for a more streamlined and fulfilling existence. As we carry this wisdom forward on our journey, let's apply the art of simplicity to our daily lives. In a world inundated with complexities, let's be the architects of clarity, our paths to a more purposeful and meaningful existence. With that said, let's move forward, knowing that simplicity is not just a concept, but a guiding principle lighting our way through the teachings of Buddha. 6. Practice humility. Welcome to the 6th phase of our transformative journey through the teachings of Buddhism, where we unravel the profound wisdom encapsulated in Buddha's words. In the end, only 3 things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. In this segment, we delve into the transformative power of practicing humility, a timeless virtue that resonates deeply with the essence of human existence. Imagine humility as the gentle breeze that weaves through the fabric of our lives, shaping our interactions and perceptions. It's not about putting ourselves down or belittling our accomplishments. Instead, it's about understanding our strengths and weaknesses without letting pride cloud our judgment. When you embrace humility, it's like opening the doors to a vast library of wisdom. You acknowledge that you don't have all the answers, and that there's always room to learn and grow. This mindset fosters a continuous thirst for knowledge and an eagerness to understand the world through different lenses. Moreover, humility isn't just a personal trait, it's a cornerstone of strong relationships and communities. It allows you to collaborate effectively, appreciating others' contributions without feeling threatened or superior. In practicing humility, you create an environment where everyone's ideas are valued, fostering a sense of unity and collective growth. One of the most beautiful aspects of humility is its ability to transform setbacks into stepping stones. When you approach life with humility, failure becomes an opportunity for growth rather than a crushing defeat. You learn from your mistakes, evolving into a stronger and Let's unravel the 8 steps that can lead us toward a more focused and purposeful existence. Imagine the Noble Eightfold Path as a roadmap, offering guidance for a balanced and mindful life. Each step builds upon the other, creating a holistic approach to living with intention. Right view. Begin by cultivating a clear and understanding perspective on life. Embrace the truth of impermanence and interconnectedness, recognizing the impact of your actions on yourself and others. Right intention. Set your intentions wisely. Align your heart and mind with thoughts of kindness, compassion, and mindfulness. Let your actions arise from a place of wholesome and positive intent. Right speech. Choose your words carefully. Speak truthfully, kindly, and avoid harmful speech. Let your words be a source of inspiration and understanding. Right action. Engage in actions that promote well-being and avoid those that cause harm. Cultivate ethical conduct in your daily life, respecting the interconnectedness of all living beings. Right livelihood. Choose a vocation that aligns with your values and contributes positively to the world. Let your work be a means of personal growth and service to others. Right effort. Cultivate a balanced and persistent effort in your journey. Let go of unwholesome habits and develop wholesome ones. Strive towards self-improvement with a gentle and steady resolve. Right mindfulness. Develop keen awareness of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Be present in each moment, observing without attachment. Mindfulness is the key to unlocking the door to deeper concentration. Right concentration. Cultivate a focused and tranquil mind through meditation and mindfulness practices. Allow your concentration to deepen, providing clarity and insight into the nature of reality. As we reflect on the Noble Eightfold Path, consider how these principles can guide you on your own journey. How might incorporating these steps into your life lead to a more focused, purposeful, and mindful existence? As we continue to explore these teachings, may the wisdom of the Noble Eightfold Path be a beacon, illuminating our path to greater understanding and concentration. In conclusion, the teachings we've explored today offer a profound invitation to infuse mindfulness into our lives. These ancient practices, rooted in Buddhist wisdom, provide a treasure trove of tools to enhance focus, foster gratitude, and deepen our connection to the present moment. By integrating these teachings, we embark on a journey towards a more centered, purposeful, and fulfilling existence. May the wisdom shared today be a source of inspiration, guiding each of us on our unique path to greater mindfulness and concentration. Thank you for joining in this exploration, and may your journey be filled with peace and presence. If you found value in these teachings and wish to embark on a continued journey of wisdom and mindfulness, consider subscribing to Buddhism Bright Path. Together we'll explore the depths of ancient wisdom and practical insights that can enrich your daily life.
Can silence truly transform our lives? In a world saturated with constant chatter, from our own thoughts to the noise of social media, Buddhism offers profound insights into the power of silence. It's not just about the absence of sound, it's a gateway to mindfulness, harmony, and deep personal growth. Silence can often be overshadowed by the noise of our thoughts, words, and actions. We find ourselves constantly talking, texting, or posting on social media, filling our lives with endless chatter. However, the wisdom of Buddhism reminds us that there are times when silence is not just golden, but also profoundly transformative. It teaches us to recognize the power of silence and to use it wisely, especially in 5 crucial situations. This journey through the spiritual teachings of Buddhism will take us on a voyage to understand the significance of always being silent in 5 situations. These teachings offer profound insights that can inspire us to lead a more mindful, harmonious, and purposeful life. Let's explore these ancient pearls of wisdom, embracing the serenity of silence and finding solutions to our life problems. Number 1, the power of silence. Silence is not merely the absence of noise, it's a profound state of being. In the words of the great Vietnamese Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh, silence is essential. We need silence just as much as we need air, just as much as plants need light. If our minds are crowded with words and thoughts, we have no space. Buddhism recognizes this and encourages its cultivation in various aspects of life. Silence is a gateway to inner peace, mindfulness, and self-awareness. It offers us the opportunity to listen, not only to the world outside, but more importantly, to the whispers of our hearts and minds. It's a powerful tool that can transform the way we interact with the world and navigate life's challenges. As we embark on this journey through the 5 situations where silence is recommended in Buddhism, let us keep in mind that silence is not about being passive or indifferent. It's about being present, attuned, and intentional. Let us explore these situations, understand their significance, and embrace silence as a source of empowerment. Number 2, silence in anger. Always be silent in the face of anger. These words hold profound wisdom, for anger is a powerful and often destructive emotion. When we are angry, our words and actions are fueled by this intense emotion, and they can lead to unintended consequences. Buddhism teaches us that anger arises from attachment, aversion, and ignorance. When we become attached to our desires or averse to situations, and when we fail to see the impermanence and interconnectedness of all things, anger can take hold of us. In such moments, silence is a potent antidote. Silence gives us the space to pause and reflect on the source of our anger. It allows us to step back and observe our emotional reactions without immediate judgment or expression. Through silence, we can engage in mindful breathing and self-inquiry, gaining insight into the root causes of our anger. Furthermore, silence is a shield against the harsh words and actions that often accompany anger. It prevents us from causing harm to others and ourselves. In the silence of restraint, we can protect our relationships and create an atmosphere of calm and understanding. In the Buddhist tradition, there is a story of the 2 arrows. The first arrow represents the initial pain or suffering we experience when something distressing happens to us. The second arrow symbolizes the suffering we inflict on ourselves through our reaction to the first arrow. By practicing silence in the face of anger, we can avoid shooting that second arrow and reduce unnecessary suffering. To truly understand this teaching, let's delve deeper into the wisdom of silence in the face of anger. It's important to explore the nature of anger itself and why Buddhism emphasizes silence as the appropriate response. Anger in Buddhism is often seen as a manifestation of our attachments and aversions. When we intensely desire something or are averse to a particular situation, anger can emerge as a response to the perceived threat to our desires. The attachment to our desires blinds us to the interconnectedness of all things and the impermanence of the world. In the face of anger, silence becomes a sanctuary of self-awareness and reflection. When we're angry, our minds are clouded with emotions, and our thoughts are often irrational and impulsive. In this state, our words and actions can lead to regret and harm, both to ourselves and others. Silence allows us to step back from the immediate intensity of our anger. It provides a buffer between our emotions and our reactions. Instead of lashing out in the heat of the moment, we can take a breath, give ourselves a moment of stillness, and observe the anger without judgment. This practice is rooted in mindfulness and self-awareness, key components of the Eightfold Path. In silence, we can ask ourselves essential questions. Why am I angry? What am I attached to in this situation? What aversion is triggering this anger? These inquiries can lead to profound insights into the root causes of our anger. We may discover that our attachments are unrealistic, our aversions based on misunderstandings, or our expectations causing our suffering. Moreover, silence serves as a shield that protects us from the consequences of our impulsive words and actions. In moments of anger, we might say hurtful things or make regrettable decisions. By choosing silence, we prevent ourselves from causing harm to others and maintain the integrity of our relationships. The story of the 2 arrows illustrates this point beautifully. The first arrow represents the initial pain or suffering we experience when something distressing happens to us. This is a part of life, and it's unavoidable. However, the second arrow symbolizes the suffering we inflict on ourselves through our reaction to the first arrow. By responding to the first arrow with anger, we shoot the second arrow, causing unnecessary suffering. Through the practice of silence in the face of anger, we can learn to deal with the first arrow more skillfully. We acknowledge the pain, but we don't compound it with our anger and reactivity. This not only reduces our suffering, but also prevents us from causing harm to others, fostering a more compassionate and harmonious environment. Silence in the face of anger is a call to mindfulness, self-inquiry, and restraint. It empowers us to transform anger into understanding and compassion. By embracing this teaching, we can gradually cultivate emotional resilience and wisdom. The practice of silence in the face of anger is not about suppressing our emotions or denying their existence. Instead, it's an invitation to engage with our emotions more constructively and mindfully. When we remain silent, we create a space for self-reflection and self-compassion. We acknowledge our anger without judgment and observe it with curiosity. This simple act of paying attention to our emotions can be transformative. In addition to self-awareness, silence also allows us to listen more attentively to others. When we're angry, our focus is often solely on our feelings and perspectives. We may be so wrapped up in our emotions that we fail to hear what the other person is saying or to empathize with their point of view. By choosing silence, we can open our hearts and minds to a deeper understanding of the situation and the people involved. The power of silence in the face of anger lies in its ability to break the cycle of reactivity. When we respond with anger to a situation, we often trigger a chain reaction of negative emotions and actions. Our anger may provoke defensiveness or counter-anger in others, leading to a destructive cycle of conflict. Silence interrupts this pattern and offers an opportunity for a more peaceful and constructive resolution. Ultimately, the practice of silence in the face of anger leads to greater emotional balance and equanimity. It empowers us to let go of grudges and resentments, making room for forgiveness and understanding. By cultivating this practice, we move closer to the ideal of being free from the suffering caused by anger, which is one of the central aims of Buddhism. Number 3, silence in gossip and slander. Always be silent when you hear gossip and slander. This teaching underscores the importance of mindful speech and the consequences of engaging in harmful communication. Gossip and slander are like poisoned arrows that can harm not only the person being spoken about, but also the one who speaks. In Buddhism, right speech is a fundamental ethical guideline, emphasizing the importance of speaking truthfully, kindly, and beneficially. Gossip and slander violate these principles and can create disharmony and suffering. Choosing silence in the face of such talk aligns with the principles of right speech and promotes a more compassionate and harmonious society. Gossip and slander often stem from negative emotions like jealousy, resentment, or a desire to harm someone's reputation. Engaging in such speech not only perpetuates negative emotions within ourselves, but also spreads negativity to others. It can damage relationships, trust, and community bonds. Silence in these situations serves multiple purposes. Firstly, it prevents us from participating in harmful speech. By choosing not to engage in gossip or slander, we avoid the moral and karmic consequences of speaking untruths or causing harm to others. Secondly, silence provides an opportunity to reflect on the intention behind the gossip or slander. Are we engaging in this behavior out of envy, anger, or fear? Such self-reflection can catalyze personal growth and transformation. Additionally, choosing silence can encourage those engaging in gossip to rethink their words. When we refuse to participate in or listen to such conversations, it sends a signal that we do not condone such behavior. This non-participation may inspire others to reconsider the impact of their words and discourage them from continuing with their negative speech. Gossip and slander are widespread in our society, and their detrimental mental effects are well documented. In Buddhism, these behaviors are seen as violations of right speech, one of the components of the Eightfold Path. Right speech is about using our words mindfully and ethically, promoting honesty, kindness, and beneficial communication. The prohibition against gossip and slander is rooted in the understanding of the power of words. Words can shape our reality, influence our emotions, and impact the lives of others. When we engage in gossip or slander, we often do so out of negative emotions such as envy, resentment, or anger. These emotions can cloud our judgment and lead us to speak untruths or exaggerate the faults of others. The harm caused by gossip and slander is twofold. Firstly, it harms the person being spoken about. False or unkind words can damage their reputation, lead to emotional distress, and strain relationships. Secondly, it harms the person speaking. Engaging in negative speech can create negative karmic consequences, leading to suffering in the future. Moreover, it perpetuates negative emotions within the speaker, contributing to their suffering. Choosing silence in the face of gossip and slander is a powerful way to break the cycle of negativity. It is an act of non-participation, a refusal to contribute to the spread of harmful words. This not only aligns with the principles of right speech, but also protects our own karma and emotional well-being. Silence offers us a moment of pause, a chance to reflect on our intentions. When we encounter gossip or slander, we can ask ourselves why we are drawn to engage in such talk. Are we doing it out of envy, to feel superior, or to harm someone? This self-inquiry can be transformative as it brings awareness to our own negative emotions and the suffering they cause. Furthermore, choosing silence can send a powerful message to others. When we refuse to participate in harmful speech, it conveys our disapproval of such behavior. Our silence can inspire others to think twice about the impact of their words and may even discourage them from continuing with their negative speech. In a broader sense, silence in the face of gossip and slander promotes a culture of kindness, respect, and empathy. It encourages us to look beyond the faults and shortcomings of others and focus on their positive qualities. It fosters understanding and compassion, contributing to the creation of a more harmonious and caring community. The practice of silence in the face of gossip and slander is an embodiment of the Buddhist ideals of right speech and compassion. It empowers us to use our words more mindfully, protect our well-being, and contribute to a more positive and harmonious society. Number 4. Silence. During conflict. Always be silent during conflicts. Conflict is an inevitable part of human interactions, but the way we approach it can significantly impact its outcome. Buddhism encourages us to choose silence as a response to conflict, emphasizing the role of mindfulness, compassion, and understanding in conflict resolution. Conflicts often arise from differences in opinions, values, or interests. They can lead to heated arguments, hurtful words, and emotional distress. In such moments, silence can act as a cooling balm, allowing us to step back, reflect, and respond with wisdom and compassion. Silence amid conflict is not about avoiding or suppressing our feelings. It's about creating a space for active listening, empathy, and finding common ground. By choosing silence, we allow ourselves and others to express themselves without fear of judgment or escalation. Moreover, silence allows us to disengage from the cycle of reactivity. When we respond to conflict with anger or defensiveness, we often escalate the situation, making it more challenging to resolve. Silence breaks this cycle, providing a pause for reflection and a mindful response. Conflict is an integral part of human relationships and interactions. Whether it's a disagreement with a family member, a clash with a colleague, or a dispute with a friend, conflict is a common experience. How we approach and navigate conflicts can have a significant impact on our relationships and personal well-being. In Buddhism, silence is recommended during conflicts for its potential to bring about a more mindful and compassionate resolution. Conflict often arises from differences in opinions, values, or interests. When these differences escalate into arguments or disputes, they can lead to emotional distress, harm to relationships, and negative consequences for all involved parties. Buddhism recognizes that conflicts can be particularly challenging as they stir strong emotions and cloud our judgment. Silence during conflict does not mean avoidance or suppression of our feelings. Instead, it's an intentional choice to create a space for active listening, empathy, and understanding. It is a pause that allows both parties to express themselves without the fear of immediate judgment or escalation. In this space, we can acknowledge our own emotions and reactions as well as those of the other party. Silence in conflict serves as a powerful tool for active listening, a skill that is often overlooked but vital for effective communication. When we are silent, we can fully focus on what the other person is saying. We can hear their words, understand their perspective, and empathize with their feelings. This compassionate listening can de-escalate the situation and pave the way for a more constructive dialogue. Moreover, silence offers an opportunity for self-reflection. In the heat of conflict, we may become swept up in our emotions, making it difficult to see the bigger picture or consider the long-term consequences of our actions. By choosing silence, we grant ourselves a moment to reflect on the root causes of the conflict, our role in it, and potential solutions. Another aspect of silence in conflict resolution is the prevention of further escalation. When we respond to conflict with anger, defensiveness, or counterattacks, we often perpetuate the cycle of negativity. This can make it increasingly difficult to find common ground or reach a resolution. Silence intervenes in this cycle, offering a pause that encourages a more measured and considerate response. In the practice of silence during conflict, we are encouraged to set aside our own need to be right or to win the argument. Instead, we prioritize the well-being of the relationship and the broader goals of mutual understanding and resolution. This reflects the Buddhist principle of non-attachment, which suggests that our clinging to ego-driven desires can lead to suffering and hinder our path to enlightenment. The power of silence in conflict resolution is evident in its ability to foster empathy, compassion, and compromise. It encourages us to look beyond our immediate emotions and consider the feelings and needs of the other person. By doing so, we create an atmosphere in which both parties can express themselves, find common ground, and work together toward a solution. Silence amid conflict is a practice deeply rooted in the Buddhist principles of mindfulness, compassion, and non-attachment. It is a powerful tool that allows us to navigate conflicts with greater wisdom, empathy, and understanding. By embracing this practice, we contribute to the resolution of conflicts in a way that preserves relationships, minimizes harm, and promotes harmony. Number 5. Silence in witnessing suffering. Always be silent when you witness the suffering of others. Compassion lies at the heart of Buddhism, and this teaching emphasizes the power of silence as a means to express compassion and offer solace to those who are suffering. When we encounter the suffering of others, our immediate response may be to offer words of comfort or advice. However, Buddhism suggests that in many cases, silence is more profound and compassionate. Silence communicates our presence, our empathy, and our willingness to listen without judgment. Suffering is an inherent part of human existence, manifesting in various forms, such as physical pain, emotional distress, or the challenges of daily life. Witnessing the suffering of others is a common experience in our interconnected world, whether it's a friend going through a difficult breakup, a family member facing a health crisis, or a stranger experiencing hardship. we are frequently confronted with the pain and challenges of others. In such moments, our natural inclination is to offer words of comfort or advice, to try to alleviate the suffering we perceive. Buddhism suggests that, in many cases, silence is a more profound and compassionate response. This teaching aligns with the principle of right speech, emphasizing the importance of speaking kindly and beneficially. In the face of another person's suffering, silence can be the kindest and most beneficial choice. Silence, in times of suffering, communicates our presence and empathy. It conveys the message that we are there to support and listen to the person who is suffering. Words, even well-intentioned ones, can sometimes fall short of expressing the depth of our compassion. In contrast, silence creates a space for the suffering individual to share their emotions, thoughts, and experiences in their own time and way. And ever-changing, silence in personal suffering encourages us to embrace this impermanence and to cultivate resilience through introspection and self-compassion. During moments of personal suffering, silence offers a refuge for introspection and self-care. It allows us to acknowledge our pain without judgment, offering ourselves the same kindness and empathy we might extend to others. In this quiet space, we can process our emotions, thoughts, and experiences, fostering healing and personal growth. Moreover, silence serves as a sanctuary from the pressure to outwardly express or articulate our pain to others. While sharing our suffering with trusted friends or professionals can be beneficial, there are times when words may not fully capture the depth of our emotions. Silence grants us the freedom to simply be with our pain without the need to explain or justify it to others. This experience can be liberating, allowing us to sit with our suffering and accept it as part of our current reality. In the silence of personal suffering, we can also reconnect with our inner strength and wisdom. Buddhism teaches that suffering, while inevitable, can be a source of insight and growth. By exploring the impermanence of our experiences, including suffering, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the nature of existence. Silence in personal suffering aligns with Buddhist principles of self-compassion, resilience, and acceptance. It encourages us to embrace our experiences with mindfulness and to find solace in the quiet moments of introspection and reflection. Through this practice, we can navigate challenges with greater clarity, compassion for ourselves, and a deeper connection to our inner wisdom. We can also come to understand the interconnectedness of life, realizing that our suffering is not isolated, but part of the human condition. This understanding can be a source of comfort and wisdom. Silence in times of suffering is a practice deeply rooted in self-compassion, self-care, and self-discovery. It allows us to honor our pain without judgment, to find refuge from the pressure to explain, and to connect with our inner strength and wisdom. By embracing this teaching, we create the conditions for healing and personal growth. Conclusion: the wisdom of Buddhism offers us a profound understanding of the transformative power of silence in 5 crucial situations: anger, gossip and slander, conflict, witnessing the suffering of others, and our suffering. In these moments, silence serves as a source of mindful compassion and personal growth. Silence is not about being passive or indifferent. It is an intentional choice to create space to listen, to reflect, and to respond with wisdom and empathy. It aligns with the principles of right speech, compassion, and non-attachment as outlined in the Eightfold Path. By always being silent in these 5 situations, we empower ourselves to transform negative emotions, nurture compassion, and foster understanding. We protect our relationships, minimize harm, and contribute to a more harmonious and connected world. By learning to be present, to listen deeply, and to embrace the healing power of silence, we integrate these teachings into our daily existence. We embark on a journey of self-discovery and personal transformation, moving closer to the ideals of Buddhism, which seek to alleviate suffering, cultivate mindfulness, and awaken to the interconnectedness of all beings. In doing so, we not only find solutions to life's problems, but also uncover a path to inner peace and enlightenment. Silence is essential. We need silence just as much as we need air, just as much as plants need light. If our minds are crowded with words and thoughts, there is no space for us. In the profound silence of these 5 situations, we discover the space we need to live more mindfully, more compassionately, and more authentically.
Have you ever felt like life is pulling you in 100 different directions, leaving you overwhelmed and out of control? Do you wish you could find a way to stay centered and calm, no matter what chaos surrounds you? Imagine a life where you are the master of your thoughts, your time, and your actions. A life where you can face any challenge with unwavering confidence. In Buddhism, self-mastery is the key to unlocking this inner power. Today, we're diving into 10 transformative Buddhist lessons that will help you take control of your life and become the person you were meant to be. Are you ready to master yourself and live with purpose and peace? Let's get started. 1. Be a master of yourself. As the Buddha once said, it is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. This means that mastering your own mind and emotions is more valuable than any external victory. Self-mastery starts with realizing that you are in control of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. It involves taking full responsibility for how you react to situations and not letting impulses or desires dictate your behavior. Instead of being controlled by fleeting emotions like anger, fear, or envy, you learn to observe them without judgment and respond thoughtfully. For example, when you feel anger rising, take a moment to breathe deeply and understand why you're feeling this way. Is it truly worth reacting, or is it an opportunity to practice patience? Self-mastery also means making conscious choices that align with your values and long-term goals. This requires discipline and constant self-reflection. By observing your habits and choosing responses that promote peace and clarity, you gradually build inner strength. Over time, this practice leads to a balanced state of mind where you can face life's challenges calmly and wisely, embodying true self-control. 2. Protect your time. The trouble is, you think you have time, the Buddha warned. Time is our most valuable resource, yet it's easy to overlook how we spend it. Protecting your time means being mindful of how you allocate it and recognizing that every moment is precious. In the pursuit of self-mastery, it's crucial to prioritize activities that align with your values and long-term goals. This involves setting boundaries and learning to say no to distractions or commitments that don't serve your personal growth. For instance, if you find yourself constantly saying yes to things out of obligation, consider whether these activities truly add value to your life. By consciously protecting your time, you create space for what truly matters. This might mean dedicating more time to self-care, meditation, learning, or activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Avoid getting caught up in meaningless tasks that drain your energy. Instead, focus on quality over quantity. When you learn to value and guard your time, you become more intentional with your actions, making each moment count toward a life of balance, purpose, and inner peace. 3. Seek challenges. The mind is everything. What you think you become, said the Buddha. This teaching reminds us that growth and self-mastery often come from stepping out of our comfort zones and facing challenges head-on. Seeking challenges isn't about making life harder. It's about recognizing that obstacles are opportunities for personal development. When you confront difficulties, you push beyond your perceived limits, building resilience, confidence, and a deeper understanding of yourself. Challenges test your patience, strength, and determination. For example, taking on a new skill or a difficult task might feel intimidating at first, but it encourages you to grow and learn. The process teaches you to embrace failure as part of success. Each challenge you face becomes a lesson, showing you what you're capable of and revealing areas where you can improve. By tackling these obstacles, you gain not only practical skills, but also mental and emotional fortitude. Remember, the path to self-mastery is not about avoiding difficulties, but about embracing them as a natural part of life. When you seek challenges instead of shying away from them, you transform fear into courage and doubt into confidence. This approach helps you to evolve, becoming a stronger and more resilient version of yourself, ready to face whatever life brings. 4. Choose your influences wisely. An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind, the Buddha warned. This teaching highlights the profound impact that people and environments have on your path to self-mastery. Your surroundings and the people you interact with can either uplift you or drain your energy. It's essential to be mindful of the influences you allow into your life, as they can shape your thoughts, behaviors, and ultimately, your destiny. Choosing your influences wisely means surrounding yourself with individuals who support your growth and align with your values. Seek out those who inspire, challenge, and encourage you to become a better version of yourself. Conversely, let go of relationships that bring negativity, drama, or stress into your life. This doesn't mean you need to cut ties harshly. It simply means prioritizing your mental and emotional well-being by setting boundaries. Consider the impact of your environment. Spend time in places that bring you peace, whether it's nature, a quiet room for meditation, or a space where you can focus on your goals. When you fill your life with positive influences, you create a supportive atmosphere that nurtures your journey toward self-mastery, helping you maintain clarity, motivation, and inner strength. 5. Say yes to what matters. Your work is to discover your world, and then with all your heart, give yourself to it, said the Buddha. In a world full of distractions, it's easy to get caught up in activities that don't align with your true purpose. Self-mastery requires you to focus on what truly matters by saying yes to things that contribute to your growth, happiness, and well-being. This means identifying your core values and priorities and then committing to them wholeheartedly. When you say yes to what matters, you channel your energy and time into actions that enrich your life and lead to fulfillment. Learning to say yes to the right things often involves learning to say no to the wrong ones. This can be challenging, especially when it comes to obligations, social pressures, or activities that may feel important but don't align with your goals. For example, you might feel pressured to attend every social event or take on extra tasks at work. However, by carefully choosing where to invest your time and energy, you create space for the things that genuinely matter, like personal growth, relationships, or passions. Saying yes to what matters also involves being present in those moments. When you commit to something, give it your full attention and effort. Avoid multitasking or spreading yourself too thin. By focusing on what truly resonates with your core values, you cultivate a life filled with purpose and joy. This clarity not only enhances your sense of self-mastery, but also brings a deeper sense of peace, knowing that your actions are aligned with your true path. 6. Commit to lifelong learning and self-improvement. Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life, the Buddha taught. This emphasizes the importance of continual growth and the pursuit of wisdom. Self-mastery is not a one-time achievement, but a lifelong journey of learning and self-improvement. To truly master yourself, you must remain curious, open-minded, and committed to evolving as a person. This involves seeking knowledge, embracing new experiences, and learning from both successes and failures. Lifelong learning means actively pursuing opportunities to expand your mind and skills. This could be through formal education, reading books, engaging in meaningful conversations, or even through meditation and self-reflection. Every experience, good or bad, offers a lesson. For example, mistakes are not failures, but valuable opportunities for growth. When you approach life with a learner's mindset, you become more adaptable, resilient, and wise. Self-improvement also involves working on your inner world, your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Engage in practices like meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection to deepen your understanding of yourself. This inner work helps you identify areas where you can grow, whether it's managing your emotions better, improving relationships, or cultivating inner peace. By committing to lifelong learning and self-improvement, you continually refine yourself, moving closer to the person you aspire to be. This journey fosters self-mastery, enabling you to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. 7. Embrace continuous learning. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows, said the Buddha. This highlights the importance of embracing continuous learning as a path to living authentically and fully. Unlike formal education, continuous learning is about being open to growth in every moment of life. It means seeing every experience, whether success or setback, as an opportunity to learn and evolve. When you commit to this mindset, you become more adaptable, insightful, and resilient. Embracing continuous learning involves a deep level of self-awareness. It's about paying attention to your daily experiences and reflecting on them. For example, if you face a challenging situation at work or in a relationship, instead of getting discouraged, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? This approach turns every moment into a lesson, helping you understand your strengths, identify areas for improvement, and refine your responses to life's challenges. Continuous learning also involves seeking new knowledge and skills that enhance your personal growth. Whether it's learning a new language, picking up a new hobby, or studying a new philosophy, each endeavor broadens your perspective and enriches your life. This proactive approach to learning keeps your mind active and sharp. It prevents stagnation and encourages you to strive for your best self every day. By embracing continuous learning, you nurture an ever-growing awareness that is essential for self-mastery, allowing you to navigate life's complexities with wisdom and grace. 8. Practice daily. Gratitude and mindfulness. Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment, the Buddha advised. This teaching encapsulates the essence of gratitude and mindfulness, two powerful practices that can profoundly transform your life and aid in self-mastery. Practicing daily gratitude and mindfulness helps you stay grounded in the present, allowing you to appreciate the richness of life as it unfolds and fostering a deeper sense of inner peace. Gratitude is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the good in your life, no matter how small. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, cultivating a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. When you take time each day to reflect on what you're grateful for, be it the warmth of the sun, the support of loved ones, or the simple act of breathing, you create a positive mental environment. This mindset can change how you perceive challenges, helping you to view difficulties as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. Gratitude also encourages humility and reminds you of the interconnectedness of life, fostering a sense of contentment that is essential for self-mastery. Mindfulness, on the other hand, involves paying full attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings as they are, not as you wish them to be. This practice helps you become more conscious of your habitual reactions, enabling you to respond to situations with clarity rather than being driven by automatic, often negative, patterns. For example, if you notice feelings of anger or anxiety arising, mindfulness allows you to observe these emotions without getting caught up in them. You can then choose a response that aligns with your values rather than reacting impulsively. When combined, gratitude and mindfulness create a powerful synergy. Mindfulness brings you into the present moment, while gratitude helps you find joy and meaning within it. By practicing these daily, you cultivate a resilient mindset that can withstand life's ups and downs. For instance, during difficult times, mindfulness helps you stay grounded and observe your feelings, while gratitude reminds you of the positives that still exist in your life. Together, they help you maintain emotional balance, making it easier to navigate challenges without losing your inner peace. Incorporating these practices into your daily routine doesn't require much time. You can start your day with a simple gratitude exercise, such as writing down 3 things you're thankful for. Throughout the day, practice mindfulness by taking a few moments to breathe deeply and focus on your current experience, whether you're eating, walking, or simply sitting. As these practices become a habit, you'll find that they significantly enhance your ability to remain calm, centered, and resilient. By nurturing a mindset of gratitude and mindfulness, you strengthen your capacity for self-mastery, enabling you to live with greater purpose and joy. 9. Develop resilience through acceptance of suffering. Pain is certain, suffering is optional, said the Buddha. This profound insight lies at the heart of Buddhist teachings on suffering and resilience. In life, pain is an inevitable experience, whether it's physical pain, emotional distress, or mental turmoil. However, the suffering that often follows pain is a result of our resistance to it. Developing resilience through the acceptance of suffering is a powerful way to achieve self-mastery. It involves understanding that while you cannot always control what happens to you, you can control how you respond to it. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from difficulties and adapt to challenging situations. However, it's not about becoming numb or ignoring pain. Rather, it's about facing life's hardships with courage, acknowledging them, and allowing yourself to experience them fully without letting them dominate your existence. The first step towards building resilience is accepting that suffering is a natural part of life. Everyone experiences loss, failure, disappointment, and hardship. By accepting this reality, you free yourself from the additional layer of suffering that comes from wishing things were different than they are. Acceptance does not mean resignation or passivity. It's about recognizing the reality of your situation and responding to it wisely. For example, when you face a setback or loss, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try reframing it to, "What can I learn from this experience?" This shift in perspective transforms the situation from a source of suffering into an opportunity for growth. Through this lens, even the most challenging experiences become valuable lessons that contribute to your personal development. They teach you patience, humility, and the strength to endure. Another key aspect of developing resilience is cultivating the inner strength to endure discomfort without being overwhelmed by it. Meditation and mindfulness practices can play a vital role in this process. Through meditation, you learn to observe your thoughts and feelings without being swept away by them. When pain or distress arises, Mindfulness teaches you to sit with these emotions, to acknowledge them without judgment, and to let them pass through you. This practice helps you build emotional resilience, as you realize that emotions are temporary and do not define you. Over time, you become less reactive and more capable of facing life's ups and downs with equanimity. Resilience is also about recognizing that you have the power to choose your response to suffering. Life may throw unexpected challenges your way, but you have the agency to decide how you will face them. This choice is empowering. It means that even in the midst of pain, you can find a sense of control and purpose. For instance, if you experience a personal loss, you can choose to honor your emotions and grieve, but you can also choose to channel that experience into something meaningful, like personal growth, helping others, or creating something positive out of the struggle. Building resilience through the acceptance of suffering also involves self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when you are going through difficult times. Recognize that it's okay to feel hurt, angry, or sad. Allow yourself to process these emotions without self-judgment. Self-compassion nurtures your inner strength, reminding you that you deserve patience and care just as much as anyone else. When you treat yourself with kindness in moments of suffering, you foster a deeper sense of inner security, which is crucial for resilience. Remember that suffering can connect you to others. Everyone experiences pain and hardship, and this shared human experience can be a source of compassion and understanding. By acknowledging your own suffering, you become more empathetic towards others, recognizing that you are not alone in your struggles. This interconnectedness can be a profound source of strength, helping you to cultivate a resilient mindset. When you accept suffering as part of the human journey, you open your heart to yourself and others, creating a foundation for enduring peace and inner strength. In embracing the inevitability of suffering and developing resilience through this acceptance, you cultivate a deep inner strength. You learn that while you cannot control life's circumstances, you can control your responses to them. This understanding is at the core of self-mastery, living with a resilient heart, open to life's experiences without being defeated by them. By practicing acceptance and resilience, you transform suffering into a catalyst for personal growth, leading to a life of greater peace, wisdom, and inner freedom. 10. Live in harmony with your core values and principles. The Buddha wisely said, "Peace comes from within, do not seek it without." This teaching emphasizes that true peace and self-mastery arise from living in alignment with your deepest values and principles. To master yourself, you must first understand what truly matters to you, your core beliefs, values, and the guiding principles that shape your life. Living in harmony with these inner truths creates a sense of integrity and fulfillment that external achievements or material possessions can never provide. Living in harmony with your core values requires introspection and honesty. Take time to reflect on what you believe in and what you stand for. What are the principles that guide your decisions and actions? Perhaps you value honesty, kindness, compassion, or self-discipline. Once you have clarity on your core values, the next step is to evaluate whether your daily actions align with them. This can be a challenging process, as it may reveal areas of your life where you are not living authentically. However, this awareness is crucial for self-mastery, as it allows you to make conscious changes that bring you closer to living your truth. When your actions align with your values, you experience a deep sense of inner peace and satisfaction. For example, if you value compassion, making time to help others or act kindly, even in small ways, reinforces this value and brings a sense of fulfillment. On the other hand, when you act in ways that contradict your values, such as speaking harshly when you value kindness, it creates inner conflict and unease. This dissonance can lead to stress, anxiety, and a feeling of being out of sync with yourself. Living in harmony with your principles eliminates this internal struggle, creating a state of inner coherence and strength. Living by your core values also means making difficult choices. There will be times when you have to stand up for what you believe in, even if it means going against the grain or facing discomfort. For instance, you may need to say no to a tempting opportunity that conflicts with your principles, or you might need to confront a situation where integrity is at stake. These moments require courage and self-discipline, but they are essential for cultivating self-mastery. Each time you choose to act in alignment with your values, you strengthen your sense of self and build a life that reflects your true essence. Living in harmony with your values involves consistency. It's not enough to act according to your principles occasionally. Self-mastery requires a commitment to embodying these values in all aspects of your life. This means being mindful of how you treat others, how you spend your time, and even how you speak to yourself. Consistency in living your values creates a solid foundation for your character, making you more resilient in the face of life's challenges. When your values guide your actions, you become a source of strength and stability, both for yourself and those around you. Living in harmony with your core values also leads to a life of greater authenticity. You no longer feel the need to conform to external expectations or societal pressures because you are grounded in what truly matters to you. This authenticity frees you from the constant need for approval or validation from others. You become comfortable in your own skin, knowing that you are living a life that is true to who you are. This state of being is liberating and empowering, allowing you to move through the world with confidence and purpose. Living in alignment with your values fosters a sense of purpose. When you base your actions on what you genuinely believe in, you create a life that is meaningful and fulfilling. Every decision, every step you take, becomes a reflection of your inner truth. This sense of purpose provides direction and motivation, helping you navigate through life's complexities with clarity and focus. When challenges arise, your values serve as a compass, guiding you toward choices that resonate with your authentic self. Living in harmony with your core values and principles is the foundation of self-mastery. It creates a life of coherence, where your thoughts, words, and actions are in sync. This harmony brings a profound sense of peace and contentment, as you are no longer torn between conflicting desires or external influences. You become the master of your own life, capable of facing challenges with grace and navigating your path with unwavering integrity. By embodying your values consistently, you not only master yourself, but also inspire others to live authentically, creating a ripple effect of positive change in the world around you. Mastering yourself is a lifelong journey, but with each step, you come closer to living a life of peace, purpose, and fulfillment. By applying these Buddhist teachings, you can cultivate a deep sense of inner control and resilience. Remember, the journey to self-mastery starts with a single step. If you found these lessons valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on living a mindful and empowered life. Until next time, continue your journey to mastering yourself.
Well, why, sir?